Hi everyone, I'm Shuming Teo.
And I'm Michelle Hamadash, and we teach creative writing at Macquarie University.
Okay, so in this video, we want to talk about our first year foundational unit and introduction to creative writing. So Michelle, what is this unit about?
Yeah, look, this unit is really, I guess, first of all, reminding everyone that telling stories is just so innate to being human. We go right back to the fairy tale that really holds the kernels of storytelling. And then we move into exploring poetry as a way of thinking about expression and thinking about the way that we use language. And then we move to collage so that we get to experiment and be playful with form and cut up bits of paper out of magazines and think about the song lyrics that we like and how we can work them into the stories that we have to tell.
Yes, and we're basically helping you to experiment with what is already out there in terms of genres and in terms of stories, and then using these as prompts to create something new. So we're going to help you experiment with words, experiment with forms. And for those of you who are thinking that, poetry is not something that you do, don't worry. We're going to teach you how to write poetry and we'll teach you how to write, to put together collage as well.
Yeah, and it's really about just thinking about how originality and retelling are actually not mutually exclusive, but really that's where innovation comes from. It's from understanding what those roots of storytelling are and then building on that by understanding our context, what stories matter to us today, and exploring our own voice.
That's right. I think, we want you to explore your own voice and obviously your own imagination and creativity, but you're not working alone because we have this process called workshopping where you have the opportunity to get feedback from other students. So in a way to try out your stories, try out your poems and collage, and see what other people think. And our students love the workshopping exercises, right, Michelle?
Yeah, absolutely, because it really fosters a collaborative environment. People make connections really quickly through workshopping. And also because we do things like we try reading our work out loud, we see how it sounds. And because the workshop environment does feel safe, it does feel secure, actually we take risks there in a way that we probably wouldn't if we were alone. So yeah, the workshopping is always a highlight of our semester.
That's right. So I think a lot of times when we start off as writers, we think it's a very solitary activity, but the workshopping makes it communal and it makes it social. And our students and we ourselves have a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So if you're interested in developing your creative writing skills, please do come and do an introduction to creative writing with Michelle and me.